What's going on, friends? What's up, gamers? And welcome to DRULcast 183. I'm True Oz, and with me, Mr. J Spin. Show 220.
Dude, that's the me. It's me. Hi,
It's Jack. Welcome back.
Hi. Thank you.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
It's been a while, man. I feel like we haven't talked. I mean, we're going
You
back to
say
saying
that.
it.
You say it all the time, but it really actually has been
This
a
time.
while at this point in time. Yeah.
Now, you know what, man? For real though, like there are times where we're talking, like we don't talk. Like, all right, so just to
you try to put this together because I don't think it's gonna work out how you.
Well, all right. For those unaware, we live on separate coasts, right?
I think most
who
people
listens
are
is now
probably aware. Correct.
Okay?
Yeah.
With that in mind, that means that when it's 9 o'clock over here and I'm like, getting ready for bed because I gotta work in the morning. I mean, I don't go to sleep at 9 o'clock, but I'm just saying.
You definitely don't.
I definitely don't. I'll admit that, but I'm just saying. When it's that time, you're out and about at 6 o'clock. it's like go time, right?
Yeah, I mean, well, it depends. It depends on the day,
So when I say that I feel like I haven't talked to you in a while, it's because of that time frame, right? It's because I might be playing a game like Gears of War or something, and then at the time that I play does not match the nighttime. Yeah, exactly. Really, right?
Yeah.
The time that I play doesn't match the time that you play, because you might play later on at night when it's the time that I played before. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm trying to get at. And
I'm not gonna get into time arguments with you.
I know they're annoying.
We know where that goes.
They're annoying as fuck. Yeah, but
no, I mean just time constant whole thing. You can't gain and lose time.
You're just a time Nazi, but it's all good, man. No worries.
Yeah.
But. So when I say that we don't talk for a while, that's basically what I mean. Is that within the
we
time,
don't even
within
talk
the weeks,
anymore.
You gonna serenade me now and shit? Okay.
Maybe later. That's
within that time frame is all I'm saying is I feel like within the week that we record, we haven't talked. But this time for real, I haven't talked to you in like fucking 3 weeks. 3 weeks. 3 weeks was 3 weeks.
It's been a while. There you go. Now you're gonna serenade me. Thanks.
Nah, I'm good. Shit song.
That's a good song.
Moving on.
You don't like that song?
Nah. Yeah.
I'm done with you.
So what's up, man? What's new?
Nothing. How have I been?
Yeah.
Been good.
A little sick.
Yeah, I mean, I got a little sick. Yeah. I'm doing better.
Shit.
I feel what?
I just thought of this. Like, I haven't talked to you since PAX. And that feels like a long time.
Yeah, well, we recorded before PAX.
That was the last time we actually had us two had a conversation.
No, I called you yesterday, actually.
I'm not going to get into that, but yeah, okay.
Okay. But I did, though.
Yeah,
we did talk. Yeah, exactly. What's it called? What were we talking about? I totally forgot. Oh, yeah, I was a little
PAX
sick. I was a little sick.
You being sick, yeah.
Yeah, no big deal, though. I mean, I feel fine. Just, there's a little congestion left over from the whole sickness. And even when I was at its peak, I didn't feel terrible. I went out those nights anyway, which is probably why I'm still sick today.
I mean, to be fair, you were also in Vegas, yeah?
Yeah, I was sick before Vegas, and I got better.
More of a reason to still be out.
and then I went to Vegas, and I kind of got sick again, like the same exact thing. I swear it was. But I mean, when you sleep a few hours a night for like 4 days in a row, I guess your immune system not as strong as it could be. So I think I got the same thing. I think I got the same thing again, but I don't know because a lot of people around me, my whole thing started with the sore throat. And everyone around me keeps saying,
it's not season 2, man.
Dude, I don't know. It's set over springtime, It's
but you're either just getting over it or you're just getting it. Like that's
I guess. Like that sickness to me is more like November, December. You know what I mean?
I thought
Maybe
so too, man. But
beginning January. Anyways, but there's a lot of people around me saying they got sore throats, and I'm thinking like maybe I'm like patient zero, and all you guys are about. You know what I mean?
You know what sucks, man? I just realized this. If I ever move like somewhere like West Coast where it never snows and shit,
yeah,
I would be so confused by the seasons.
No, you wouldn't.
I 100% would. I know when I'm going to get sick. I could tell you 100% every single year I get sick at the same exact time. It's always around October. And the only reason why that happens is because it's just like it's going from really nice and hot and comfortable out to it's just starting to get cold enough that you need like a jacket or something.
You know that weather does not affect sickness. But
what I'm trying to get at is I know that I'm going to get sick around that time frame because of because of that weather change. Whether or not it has anything to do with me actually getting sick, I don't know.
Yeah, it's all mental for you, I think, right now.
But I know that I'm always going to get sick around that time. So
right. I'm just saying though, like there's no, people say like, oh, you better put on a jacket or you're going to get sick or you're going to catch cold, whatever. It's not true. It can't happen. I looked it up. Impossible.
Okay, I'll humor you.
I was like, the only thing you're gonna be if you don't have a jacket is cold.
It's cold or wet. Yeah. If it's raining.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, you're not gonna get sick from it though. I looked it up. Man. I looked it up.
Well, lucky you. You avoided a lot of shit going down in Vegas.
Yeah, I missed that by a couple of days. So what Austin's referencing, there was a shooting.
There was a fucking guy wearing a pig's mask at the Rolex store at the Bellagio.
I didn't get the whole story. I didn't get the whole story.
I saw the news and I see this guy with a fucking pig mask.
He went Hotline Miami.
Dude, straight up Hotline Miami. That's why I wanted to bring this up. As soon as I saw that, I was freaking out. I'm like, dude, that's fucking Hotline Miami. Like, what is going on?
That's funny. That's way too funny.
Freaking out, man. So if anybody is not aware, just look up that news story because it was fucking scary.
Yeah. If you just Google Vegas shooting, it's going to come up because it just happened. So,
well, there's a couple things happened. Look up. Was it the shooting or was it just the robbery?
I didn't know the different events.
There was another event where somebody took over like a bus, stabbed somebody in a bus.
That was a shooting.
Well, this is two separate things then.
Oh, so the guy with the mask
is Bellagio Miami. Fucking straight robbing Rolex. Right.
Well, then look at Bellagio Rolex Hotline Miami. Google that.
That shit was straight out of Hotline Miami. The dude, oh man, it's such a dope picture too. Like, I'm sorry, like anybody involved in that situation, I feel terrible. Like that's like I've been robbed at gunpoint. Like that sucks. Yeah. It is one of the worst feelings in the world, right? Because you feel powerless. You don't know what to do. And later on in life, you look at this event and you're like, fuck, like what? Like I could have done something. And then you see kung fu movies, you're like, man, I could have done that shit, right? But like you don't want to, later on,
Chan on that.
Later on, you laugh about shit like that. That's me at least. Like that's how I got over some shit like that. But man, when I saw the dude with the pig mask, I was like, man, you look like a god. Like, you look fucking, that's awesome. Like, it's a shitty situation. Don't get me wrong. Like,
now, would you, if you're in the situation, would you try to downplay it? Be like, say this guy comes in with a mask on, puts the guy in front of you, like, hey, give me all your watches. Would you be like, hold up, bro, real quick, I'm going to hook you with whatever you want. But I need a selfie, bro. Is that Hotline Miami or not? Like, what are you doing right now, man? Yo, I like that.
If his homie had the rooster, like the chicken mask, I'd be tripping balls. I'd be like, yo, what is this? It would be the fucking greatest day of my life, but the scariest day at the same time. I'd be like, yo, I got robbed by Hotline Miami, man. I'll put that shit on my Twitter bio. No, all right. I'm sorry. I don't want to. I don't want to make. It was definitely a serious situation.
It's a serious situation, but at the
just
same
seeing
time,
that picture, it just brought me back to that game, and a lot of the things. Okay, first off, a lot of the things we say in the show are in jest, right? Like we fuck around, right? Don't take anything we say seriously because you're gonna get your feelings hurt sometimes, right? It's
right.
Just how
I don't think that was bad. I was just asking a question saying like, hey, if you're in that situation, would you try to make a joke about it? Or would you just be quiet and think later, be like, well, that's like Hotline Miami.
I think I'm a bitch, man. Like, I think I like later on, I'd be like, that was Hotline Miami. Like, once they were gone and shit, like once I cleaned up the shit from my underwear, then at that point, it would I would have been like, man, that was Hotline Miami. Like, that was kind of crazy.
I might have asked him. Like, I might have started bagging the watches up.
Have you ever been in a crazy situation?
Not like that. But I'm just thinking, like, I'm in Vegas, first of all, okay? So, and I'm in Bellagio. I'm not in some, like, random store. I'm in a Rolex store in Bellagio. Like, I don't think we're going to have a shootout right here. I know. You got...
That's the last thing that would ever cross my mind. Bellagio?
Right.
Like, what?
Right. And then, okay, so I'm boxing your watches up. I can do it faster if you want, whatever. I'm working, but I'm
Just
gonna
don't
ask you
pistol
a
whip me.
question. Yeah, I'm gonna ask you a question while I'm just putting everything in a nice bag for you. You know, that's all.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know. I think I would ask.
Nah,
You know?
man. You say that now, but once you're in that situation, like you lock up. Like I locked up, man.
Well, I mean, but you didn't have Hotline Miami in front of you. You just
I
had
guess that's
some-
true. Like,
you
would
know,
I
it's a little
laugh?
different.
Like
I don't think I
know if
would laugh, but I would just be like, yeah, man, you want this one? Cool. Which other ones you want? Oh, great. You know, got you,
Yeah.
no problem. And then like, hey, real quick, man, is that Hotline Miami? You know? And if he says like, what? Then obviously no. You know?
Yeah.
If he says like, yeah, then you might
That's
give
when
a-
he'll kill you. He'll be like, "Yo, you just say a code word, motherfucker!" Wow, like, shotgun you. All right, nah, enough. So yeah, no, I saw that shit, and then I'm like, man, Jack, what have you been up to?
No, I was home.
You were home when that happened, so you missed out on the crazy times, man. Because I also thought about like when they locked up the streets and stuff. Like that would have been a dope photo op, like just in the middle of what's it called, the strip,
Yeah.
that road. I can't think of the name of the road, but right in the middle of the road, just fucking.
Well, you can call it the strip, but if you really want to know the name of that street, it's not that hard to figure out.
Yeah, I could use a thing called Google Maps and it will tell me, but
Or you can just think about the name of the city and then you'll know the name of the street.
Isn't it? It's Las Vegas Boulevard.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. You can't really mess that one up. Like,
Can't really fuck that one up.
yeah. You're good. Yeah.
But yeah, no, I saw that, and they're locking up the putting up the tape and shit. I'm like, man, like this would be a dope photo op. Like if somebody was smart, cover of an album or anything right there, like.
Yeah.
Free lockdown. But anyways, moving on. Moving on to some games, man. What's new? You been playing anything?
I played Gears the other day. I think that was it though.
Oh, okay. How was that?
It's Gears.
It's Gears. Did you play the modes? They had wait, did you play this weekend? This past weekend?
Yeah, so they had one shot, one kill.
One shot, one kill made a comeback, man. I'm a little sad. I missed it.
It's snipers though, man. It's not that fun.
No, I love me some good snipe on snipe action.
I don't, dude. Snipers so boring.
Canals, bro. Gears 2.
Oh, I've always hated that map. Yeah, it's Gears 2.
Gears 2 with the snipers on the bridge.
No, was it 2 or 1?
What?
I think Canals might have been Gears 1.
It might have been 1.
Yeah, I think they remade it in 2 and probably 3 also.
No, it's definitely not in 3.
Oh, yeah, I thought they remade it.
It's on I think it's on 1 and 2. Anyways, dude, just
I never liked that map.
With your squad, everybody's running up. You're playing defensively. You got that one dude on snipers. Blow! Just as soon as you pick it up, you get
no. Everybody's on sniper.
Well, no. Well, on one shot, one kill, yes. But I'm saying, like, overall on Canals, like, the reason why I enjoy...
Right.
The reason why I enjoy one shot, one kill is because that situation gets recreated a million times because everything is just a sniper.
I guess, yeah. I don't know. It's okay.
I like that.
Okay. I mean, just from like a gear standpoint, having a sniper rifle, only having a sniper rifle, it totally slows down the gameplay.
Yeah, no, I get it. It's not for everyone. It's a delicate.
It's not because once you get close to somebody, it's like it's always 2 melees, right? So if I shot this guy once, 1 melee, he's down, and then they also did like down but not out only lasted probably like 3 seconds or something. Like you could get up really fast.
Oh, really? On one shot, one kill?
Yeah, so sometimes you be in a duel with somebody and you finally get it active and like, you're just trying to no scope and hit them and you hit them in the body, they get down, but you can't reload fast enough and then you can't run there fast enough and then they get back up and it's like, dude, it's like, oh my gosh. It becomes a whole thing.
Hey, you got to aim for that, man.
Yeah, I got a couple like beast no scopes that some people are still mad about today.
They're still talking about it.
They're still mad today about it, yeah.
Those are the best ones, man. Those are the best ones.
Yeah. But one thing, so I went after that. I got kind of tired with snipes, and I played just like TDM. I think actually no. What did I do? I did arms race one match because I had a what's it called, a bounty card for it.
Yeah.
It was a lot of XP. It was like 15,000 XP or something. So it was a lot. I don't know if it's that much, but it was a lot. Whatever it was.
Yeah.
And it was like winning arms race match. I'm like, okay, I could do that. So I went and did that, and then after that, I had I still have cards actually for credits, not XP. Just to win a match in core versus or something like that.
Yeah.
So I started going on TDM and then I ran it on TDM. These kids were so mad. So mad. I had like 19 kills for like 2 matches in a row. Yeah. And I had like 5 deaths or 6 deaths. I was going on sprees, like 6 kills, 7 kills. Like, they were
Feeling
getting
like
it.
a god.
They were getting it bad. They were not happy. But one thing that I did want to bring up is that all the skins are very annoying. Like, all the different skins you can have. Because they have, like, the full colored one, right? The one that's all different colors. There was one time I played against 2 of them. And I shot them, and I didn't know they died. As I'm like still shooting at them, and they're like falling over slowly and stuff, and I'm like,
the gun is
person
so
dead, not dead, like what's going on? And the other one person had like a zombie whatever one, and I kept thinking they're on my team. I think I was Locust. So then you kind of see like a dead looking person, and I'm like,
the zombie one has been a problem since day one, though.
Yeah. So to me, in like, you want to go, you can have those in social all you want. How about that? But if I'm playing ranked, competitive / ranked, whatever you want to call it, it's standard skins, standard guns. Like, you don't
straight
have
to basics.
Yeah, because even people have like the purple sniper, and it looks sick. But it's like, I know exactly where you're at. I can see your sniper from all the way across the map. You know
Especially
what I mean?
the ones that are animated too.
Yeah,
that makes
exactly.
it even worse for you as the.
If you're that person, right?
Yeah.
For me, I use the standard guns in competitive. I'm playing competitive. I'm using standard guns. But I'm just thinking, like, it's just silly. Like, just get that out. You know, go to social, enjoy it. Like, just stay out of ranked with that stuff. Especially the skins. The skins are the main thing. But yeah, that's all. That's all.
I feel you.
I feel like I played something else too. I don't know. I forget. It's been a long time. It's been weeks. It's been like 3 weeks, so I can't remember everything I played. I bought Rock Band VR, but I haven't played it yet.
Oh, nice. It came with the little attachment thing, right?
Touch. When you buy Oculus Touch, it comes with the adapter, which is kind of weird.
Oh, yeah. Wait, what?
Every Oculus Touch comes with the adapter for the guitar.
Okay.
Yeah. It's in the
weird.
box with Touch, yeah. But that's where it arrives at. So I just bought it digitally. I just bought digital, you know.
Yeah, I mean, you might have been better off.
Yeah.
Why else would you why would you want a clutter of boxes, you know?
Right, there's that, but I'm saying, like, they have a bundle where you get the guitar and the game or whatever for like $80 or something like that. But I already have the guitar. So I just needed the game, you know.
Speaking of digital, GameStop closing a shit ton of locations.
Yeah.
Because digital sales are going up?
Oh, is that? I actually didn't read the article. That's the headline.
Dude, I think they're saying 150 stores due to digital sales going up. Now, with that in mind, right? I don't want to get into GameStop because you hate them. You've expressed your hatred towards them.
I don't hate them. I just don't like a lot of stuff.
They just do dumb shit.
They do really dumb things.
Yeah. I agree. I've stopped going there fucking ages ago as well for very same reasons. And because I just have no reason to go there. I buy all my shit digital now, right? And with that in mind, with I guess them noticing that, like, all right, whatever, their whole business is trade-ins, right?
Yeah.
That's their entire ecosystem is trade-ins and getting people to buy pre-owned as opposed to new. That's their business plan. But with that in mind, that they're closing these stores because of digital sales, do you think that we, and I say we as in just gamers or just consumers of games, right?
Mm-hmm.
We, not us two individually, because I know my stance on this actually, but we as gamers, do you think we fucked up with the original Xbox One idea where everything was going to be digital?
That's a very loaded question. I like the original idea of everything digitalized.
I know that, and that's what I meant. Like, we were already on board. Like, it's all digital, and it's just like we don't have to worry. We were on board since the moment they announced this.
Well, the best thing about it, I think it was you could even share your games with 5 friends, just like you can on Steam, and it's like that's great. Like, we share libraries on Steam. You know what I mean? So it's like anything you have on Steam, I have. Mm-hmm. And anything you, whatever, I don't remember which way I just said it, but whatever way I said it, the opposite is true too. And that was the thing, I think, too. It was like, hey, you could do that. I think they even...
There was even like a trade-in
Yeah,
option.
they were going to have some type of... Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Yeah. All of this, and I was with it. I'm like, oh shit, I get to trade in my digital copy of a game as well. Like, if I don't want it, I can also give it to a friend. Like there were so many options. Like everything was awesome. Everything that they were saying was awesome. We were on board, but people fucking bitched and moaned and cried about it. And then Microsoft gave in and they're like, all right, well, we tried. Here you go. Here's your fucking discs. Again.
Yeah. I mean, they tried, but it was communicated very badly. It was very badly communicated.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know. It's a whole thing. I think it'll come back somehow, some way.
But do you think that initially we fucked up? Is my question.
I'm not answering the Wii question because I'm not part of that because I'm the anti-Wii, obviously.
Yeah, no, same here. But I'm just saying, like,
do I think people might have been or were incorrect in their assumptions and their panic? And I would say yes. I do think so.
Now here's the other part of that question.
Yeah.
You think that had everybody been on board, we would have had bigger hard drives from the jump as opposed to what we were offered?
Who knows? Maybe.
I think not. The base model for this console would have been a terabyte.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so because they still announced the console at the same time they announced all the digital stuff.
Did they?
And I'm pretty sure it was the same event. It was like the special event.
They held their own little special event, right?
Yeah.
And then at E3, which was like months after, they had.
I think they just showed games at E3, right?
Yeah. So I don't know.
Like we already knew, didn't we know pricing and stuff already?
I don't remember, man. It was a while ago.
Maybe not, because Sony was right after Microsoft, so it had to be E3. I think they showed off like the console, what it looks like when it's going to come out, in the games. Maybe the price. I don't know. I don't remember that much. But I remember there was a whole digital problem. Like everyone was like up in arms, and then Sony went after, and their presentation was like, "Oh, you could buy physical games or whatever. You can trade in your games and stuff like this." And then there was like a huge, like applause from the audience.
Yeah.
And that's like the defining moment for Sony's E3 conference that year. So it must have been E3 when they really
when they announced that stuff.
Yeah. Which I'm gonna go back and watch the. I'll go back and watch the conference again. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. There, like, as soon as I saw that article, like a lot of things just like came to me, and I'm like, man, that's fucked up. I wonder what would have been, like, in an alternate universe, what would have been,
Well, here's my other question. GameStop, I didn't read the article you read, so I'm just going off what you've told me so far.
Mm-hmm.
They've said digital sales have increased, so that's why we're closing our, retail stores.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm sure there's more to it than just that, but that is a big component.
But GameStop also sells digital games on their website. So are they still making money, or are they quote unquote losing money? Do you see what I'm saying? Like, that can be spun either way. It could be like, hey, the world's against us now. Everyone's going digital on the respective platforms, and we're just dying over here. Or it's like, people are going digital, and we're still making money because we offer games digitally also. And we're just going to close these stores now because there's no reason to keep them open.
So. Like, I mean, I 100% know of one of the locations that's gonna close because to me, like, every time I go to near this place, it's a fucking ghost town.
Oh yeah,
is there a list actually?
Oh no, you just said one of the locations that's
no. I just have a feeling because
you have a feeling that's
because this place is a ghost town. Like every time I go by the area, it's dead. Like there is nobody there.
Wow.
And this is every single time I'm there, and I'm there almost every week. In this general area.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, like as soon as I saw this, I was like, yep, that's definitely gonna be one of the stores.
Yeah.
But I just feel like they're kind of masking, like you said, like they're selling shit online digitally anyways, right?
Yeah.
Selling games online. So maybe they're just kind of masking this as an excuse to just close down and get rid of some stores and just save some money. I mean, look, I feel bad for the people losing their jobs, but truth be told, working for a GameStop, like, you're better off getting another job because that place sucks.
Yeah, I never worked there, but I wouldn't want to work there.
I was there for like a month and I left.
The other question is this.
I just never even called out, too. I just fucking stopped showing up.
Yeah.
I just thought, I don't even put that shit on my resume, man. I just stopped going.
Never happened.
Never happened. Out of sight, out of mind.
That's funny.
You know what, though? The funny story about me working there, I met a magician there. He was the security guard. And every day that I would take out the trash when I was working, he'd be like, "Hey man, you want to check out this new trick?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." And he would do some like weird shit. He like made a box disappear, like a game box disappear. Yeah. Like, holy shit! Like, I mean, like trying to figure out the trick. I think he just stuffed it in his jacket. Like he had like a little secret compartment. Yeah. And it was just like his movement that kind of threw me off. But as soon as he did that, I'm like, man, that's kind of cool. Like, yeah, you got to show me that because I'm gonna be stealing some games before I leave. No, I'm just kidding. I would never. But still, that shit was still pretty funny.
Yeah. My other question is this: say Microsoft didn't change course and stuck with the all digital ecosystem they were planning. Do you think? Okay, well, let me before I ask the question.
Yeah.
If they did that, all money goes through them, right? If they had trade-ins, new buys, whatever, all that stuff is handled through Xbox, like all the platform. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So Microsoft's making money multiple ways. They're making it on the original sale. They're making it on trade-ins. They're making it on the resale of the trade-in.
Yep.
They're making all the money. Do you think though that there would have been a point when they would have made a deal and been like, oh, a big announcement, like, okay, we've teamed up with GameStop, and GameStop, you can use your GameStop rewards points you can still trade in your games, do everything on your console, but if you do it through GameStop app on your console, because obviously there's apps on Xbox, you would get your points for like your Power Up Club or whatever they call it, and you could get your 10% off and things like that. Do you think that they would have allowed that, and then a whole other a whole other world would have been created there? Or do you think they would have kept it real tight? There's tight grip or not tight grip is the question.
I would say tight. I would say they wouldn't allow something like that, because if they do allow something like that, you're going to get people pissed off from the other side of things. So you have your Amazons of the world, you have your Best Buys, and then you have your smaller shops. You have your, I don't know, Fry's comes to mind. I don't think that's a small shop.
That's not very small, no.
But they're not on a global scale is what I meant to say. Like, they're not here, Okay. They're not on the East Coast. And I only know them because of you.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of other stores that would lose out on a partnership like that. So,
but they're losing out anyway because everything's already all digital. You know what I mean? Everyone else is losing out.
Yeah,
like Microsoft has gone all digital, and now they just allow GameStop to do trade-ins if you want to open GameStop app and do it. But everyone else, Amazon, Best Buy, whatever, Fry's, they've all been losing out anyway.
They're already losing out, yeah, but they also have something else to fall back on.
I mean, there's no difference here. I'm not getting the difference.
Like, GameStop's source of revenue is their trade-ins. They're like that's it.
Right.
Whereas a Best Buy still has other electronics to sell. So them losing that side of money.
Wait, who's them?
Best Buy losing out their side of like selling games and shit isn't going to affect them. They're just going to expand on their, okay, here's our fucking newest Magnolia TV or sound system or whatever the fuck. Like, whatever they want to do. Whereas GameStop
how are they
is still
losing
screwed.
How are these other companies losing out on a partnership with Microsoft and GameStop?
No. I'm just saying altogether, right? Let's say there's no more games, no more physical media, right?
Yeah.
They still have other forms of revenue, whereas GameStop does not. You see what I'm trying to get at?
Yeah, I understand that.
So, in that sense, then yeah, sure. I guess it would make financial sense for GameStop to join Microsoft if that's the case. Right? But this is all fucking hypothetical. If the place stops selling games, then they just stop selling games. All GameStop's gonna have is physical media for everything but Microsoft.
Right.
Yeah. So I don't see them. So with that said, I don't think that the rewards and all this other shit is even needed.
I'm just saying, like, say I go to GameStop for all my other games except Xbox One, right? Yeah. I have multiple consoles. I have a Wii U, I have a whatever else I have, and those are physical copies. And I kind of like my Power Rewards, and for whatever reason, I like GameStop.
You vomited as you said it. The sound of disgust.
Yeah. For whatever reason, I tend to like them, or I like going there. I don't know, whatever it is. And I've already built up all these points or all this like reputation of being their customer.
Yeah.
So now if I could just download GameStop app on my Xbox One and be like, oh, I want to trade in Gears of War 4, and I click it and it goes through GameStop instead of directly through Microsoft, and I still get my rewards for it. I can still use my points to get a different game or pre-order something.
But what advantage does Microsoft have allowing them to do that?
Right. I don't know. That's what I'm asking.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think it would even make any sense to have something like that for just even to even waste time. I don't ever see some shit like that happening.
I don't know.
I mean, look at Steam.
Yeah.
Steam doesn't do that shit.
No, they have one retailer. Just them.
Just them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So why can't Microsoft be the same way?
Right, I'm not saying they can't. I'm just wondering if something like that would
they
happen.
already have the ecosystem. They have Windows 10. Like, it's all under the same umbrella.
Right. No, I'm with it. I'm with it. I'm just wondering. I was one other thing I was gonna say though. Oh,
I mean, I could play Gears of War on here and on my Xbox, and it's the fucking best thing in the world. I love it.
Right. That's not the thing though. A little different, but
bunch of hypotheticals here. Physical versus digital hypotheticals.
So, a long time ago, like when Xbox Live first came out.
Okay.
Their main claim was like, okay, everything kind of goes through us. Your one friends list, you know what I mean? Everything is unified across all the games, et cetera, et cetera. It still is to this day. Everything's unified, right? Mm-hmm. One way or another it is. But now, they had a very, very strict policy. It was always like, it's our servers only, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everything's done through us. And then, like, companies kind of lobbied, and then other video game console manufacturers like Sony were like, yeah, you guys can do whatever you want, because Sony's online infrastructure was, an infant compared to Xbox Live in the beginning. So they were like, oh yeah, Electronic Arts, you guys want to host your own servers? Great, please do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then that kind of like put pressure on Microsoft to start allowing companies like EA to like host their own servers. And now we end up with issues like this game's online support is gone.
It's gone.
Whatever game it is. Whereas like the vision of Xbox Live was to stop things like that, to be like, hey, as long as Xbox Live is here, you're gonna be able to play your games. That was like the original goal.
Yeah.
But they were pressured from outside forces, to allow other companies to run their own servers, and it just kind of like tunnels through Xbox Live to get to where it needs to go.
Yeah. Now I can't play Blur anymore, man.
Yeah, exactly. I can't get achievements in like a handful of my games because the online servers were shut down. So what I'm saying is, in that like taking that idea, whereas they had this holistic approach of like, hey, it's just Xbox Live, and then they got pressured by outside sources to kind of open up the platform more. Why wouldn't that same type of thing happen for like if they had all digital, and then let's say Sony made a deal with GameStop, and not an exclusive deal, but just like, hey, we're Sony, we don't want to deal with creating a trading program, and GameStop can make a lot of money off it, so they're willing to invest $5 million in developing this like the solution, and they're gonna let it put us on our platform. It makes Sony and GameStop look good. So now Microsoft's gonna be like, or everyone's gonna be like, oh, Sony has it. Why don't you guys let them do that?
Yeah,
and then eventually they're gonna have to open that up.
I get it.
Saying, but then you get that same pressure. Like, so the goodwill intention of creating this like perfect harmonious ecosystem tends to be tarnished by people who don't want to have the same vision but want to compete in the space as quickly as they can. So I don't know. That's why I'm wondering, like, would that like tight grip on the ecosystem eventually slip and other ways open up? The monetary for Microsoft, there's no reason other than somebody else is doing it, and we need to match them. You're not handling it.
Yeah. You're not handling it. It's not your day to day. You're focused on other shit, and just let somebody else take care of it. No, I get that. I mean, but wouldn't it be the same thing with like Steam and GOG and like all of these other, like Humble has their own store now. Like there's all this competition, but at the end of the day, Steam is still killing it. They're the only ones that are killing it.
Right.
So it's like, now you're going to have this GameStop like hub where everybody's gonna go in and use that for their thing. Like, I don't know, man. It would be weird.
I'm not saying it wouldn't be weird or it's not gonna happen, or it is. I know. I'm just saying, like,
hypothetically speaking, I get what you're saying, but
technically it's possible.
Yeah, no, I'm not ruling it out, because that's dude, all I'm saying is I think the collective fucked up. Like, everybody who was crying about this from the jump fucked up. Like, I think we could have seen so many cool shit, like different cool things by now, had they stuck to the original plan.
Right. Yeah. Well, what about the situation where you don't have internet? 'Cause you still had to check in once a day or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get that too. Because that was a big deal, man. Like, you had the day one update and all that other stuff. I mean, fuck, dude. Like, there's Wi-Fi everywhere, man. Like,
not necessarily.
I don't know, man. Like,
you know?
No, I get it. I don't know. I 100%, man. I'm lost.
Yeah.
I can only speak for myself, and in this situation, I've, even if I have to connect to some McDonald's, like, now, regardless, I'm gonna get some sort of Wi-Fi.
Now, should there be a choice? Should there be, physical and or current style right now, right? I can download digital games, like buy them through the store. I can go to the actual store and buy a physical game, or I can quote unquote convert my console to digital only, whereas I get all the benefits now. I can share games, I can trade in my digital games, I can do all these things, but I can never use a physical game again. Or it's like a time limit. Or it's like a time limit. Like, I can only switch once a year or something like that. You know what I mean?
I mean, they already do that with the console share.
What do you mean?
You can only switch, I think it's 2 or 3 times a year.
I mean, like home Xbox or whatever.
Oh yeah, sorry, it's not called console share.
No,
that's what I've dubbed it.
Yeah, but still, I'm just saying, like, what if you could like convert it though, and you could do it for a year or whatever?
Yeah, I mean, but then, so what are the like? They would have to be an advantage, right?
The advantage is you get to trade in your digital games, you get to share them with your friends, like up to 5 friends. You get to do all that type of stuff. Yeah, like you get all the things that you're sad you don't have today. You get, but
okay,
you have to commit to the program for at least a year. Okay,
so regardless, I'm still paying for Xbox Live yearly, so it's not like it matters, right?
Okay.
So, well, actually, wait. If I'm paying for Xbox Live yearly, right?
Yeah.
Shouldn't that be the point where you determine, okay, so going forward, I will pay you my $60, but I would want all digital. Like, that's when you do the switch.
No, I think it'd be any time. Why should it be when I pay them?
Well, yeah, because regardless, you're still paying the $60 or whatever it may be for a year.
Yeah.
Fuck, I forgot where I was going before that.
Yeah, I don't know.
What were you saying?
Just saying, should there be an option?
Oh, yeah.
Current system versus digital only from like the future, what they wanted to do, however many years
originally,
ago. 4 years ago.
Yeah, I'm with it.
But like I said, if you opt into the digital system, you can't change your option for a year.
For a year, yeah.
Yeah, and if you put in a physical game, it just says like, hey, I can't do this. You know what I mean?
I don't even have a physical game. Like,
right, but I'm just saying,
no, I lied. I do have one, but still, like, I have a few actually.
Right. Let's say they also give you the option to convert
wait. Does backwards compatible still work?
Yeah, why wouldn't it work?
I'm just saying. You're saying no more physical media. You sign up for this, it doesn't work. Blah blah blah. You put in a disc. Kind of fucked, right?
Right.
Backwards compatible.
Okay, put in disc. Like, what's the big deal?
Yeah, I'm just saying. Like,
I don't know.
Would that be the only
backwards compat wasn't a thing when they first announced it 4 years ago? So I don't know. We're getting too crazy now. Just the question is, would you mind an option or would you want an option?
I want this option and I want it right now.
What about? I don't think we ever talked about this actually. What about Xbox Game Pass? It's coming out pretty soon. I don't know when the launch date is.
Oh, right, yeah.
$10 a month or something like that, and you get access to 100 games, I think, that are rotating every month. Something like that. That's kind of what it was.
I mean, if I get to share that with 5 people, that's $2 each. Like, yeah, I'm down.
I'm pretty sure you don't get to share.
It would be individual. If great premise. I think I like it. I don't know if I will sign up for it. I'm still on edge.
Yeah.
But okay, so to answer your original question, yes, I think that would be a great option.
Okay.
I think I would. I mean, I don't really play like Juan. Let me borrow Quantum Break. I haven't even fucking played it because it's in a disc.
It doesn't matter. I mean, you don't play games anyway. You play Rocket League.
I just play
That's all
Rocket
you play.
League. Yeah, that's it.
You don't play anything else.
We'll talk about that next week.
Okay.
There was an update on Rocket League, and I got somebody to play. Ooh. Oh boy. But anyways, yeah, no, I think I would 100% go for that. Wouldn't you? Would you do that?
All digital or?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, why not?
Like, it'd be fucking stupid not to.
I mean, I have 1, 2, 3 games.
Just go to GameStop, trade a bit.
No, I need digital copies.
Just go to
let's
GameStop.
say there was a thing,
yo,
though.
you go to GameStop, you'd be like, yo, can I exchange these for digital copies?
Well, hold up. Okay, I think we overlooked this part. Wasn't the original plan if you did have a disc, you would put it in, and then it would, like, every disc was marked with a certain serial number or whatever. Like, you didn't type in the serial number, but just the system knew. It would know, like, hey, this disc is number 1 of 5 million.
Yep.
And now number 1 of 5 million is locked to this console until I want to sell it.
Yep.
So I guess you don't have to eliminate that physical aspect of it, because I think that was the plan. It was like, hey, you put the disc in, it'll download it like it does actually right now. It copies the whole disc to your Xbox.
Yep.
Yeah, it does that. And the only difference is that disc is not locked to your console, but you have to have the disc in to play. That's the difference. So before it'd be like, once you install it, that disc is locked to your console. If somebody put it else in a different console, it wouldn't matter.
It won't work.
Like, it knows that it belongs to you.
Yep.
Right. And I wouldn't need the disc to play. It was that simple. So I'm thinking about this whole thing again. I think it's a much better system, because people say, oh, I buy physical sometimes because it's cheaper. And it's true. Sometimes physical copies are cheaper.
That's what I was going to say.
So in that world, I find that that's a perfect world. I can still de-auth my license, like take away my license, take my game to GameStop and turn it in if I want to. GameStop's still making money. We're not taking money away from them. They can still sell a physical copy in the store. Again, not taking money away from them. How is it not the perfect system other than the online check-in?
I don't know, man. People cried. I don't get it.
I don't get it either.
I don't get it.
Hashtag deal with it. What's his name? That one guy got fired for that.
Yeah, from
Microsoft. He wrote hashtag deal with it, and he got fired.
Yeah, I'm bringing it back. Hashtag deal with it.
Well, hashtag deal with
it. That's definitely the title of the show. So the thing that's been pissing me off about digital, I mean, they've been a little bit better, but is the thing that really sucks is Microsoft has their own storefronts, right? The Microsoft stores.
Yeah.
And for whatever reason, you get like $10 if you pre-order a game through the Microsoft store. And this is a physical fucking game, media game. You get $10. If I pre-order it on console, I don't get jack shit. All I get is to preload it so that once midnight strikes, I can play.
Yeah. That's
bullshit. So if they are going with this all digital business, then fucking give me some perks. Like, I need perks.
I don't know. I don't care. I plan on paying $60 for a game anyway. Like, if I'm buying a new game. I still plan
on it, but if I can get $10 towards my next purchase, I would also still be planning on it. I would probably plan even more.
Yeah, not bad. I would appreciate the $10 also. What I'm saying is, like, I would already be sending the 60. Like, I'm not too, so.
But if you're going to offer an incentive on one end, why not offer it on the other when at the end of the day, it's your, like, that is your, like, business. Like, that's your store. Yeah. Your store and my console are made by the same people. The same company. Right. Same company. Like, there should be a marriage in between there that allows me to enjoy the perks of buying a physical game without wanting the physical. So yeah, if there needs to be a couple of fixes. That's all.
Right. And Amazon always gives you like 20% off if you pre-order a physical copy.
Yeah,
if you're a Prime member.
If you're a Prime Twitch and all this other shit, you get free games now, you get discounted games, you get betas now for all this other stuff. Like there's too much. I don't know. Yeah, there's too much going on with all of these like extra programs. Like, oh, if you're a member of this, you get this. We talked about this last week with Mark.
Yeah, I heard you guys.
It was, I don't know, man. There's just too much of this bullshit, and I don't like it. I don't like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, we've been going on for a bit, so...
Wait.
What's
Real
up?
quick about... Because the thing you brought up last week,
What did I bring
it
up?
was like, if you're a member of Twitch Pro or Prime, whatever they want to call it,
Yep.
it was just like a skin or something that got unlocked, right? Is that what it was?
It was a skin, a couple guns, or a gun.
Yeah.
Something.
So my question that Mark didn't ask actually is, how is that different from pre-order bonus incentives?
Oh, no,
like
it's
if
the
I
same.
pre-order at Best Buy, I get this. If I pre-order at
Where?
Amazon, I get this. Huh?
Best Buy?
No, I said Best Buy.
Okay.
I think I did. You heard breast?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to play that one back because I heard breast buy. I'm like, oh, okay, you can buy breast now.
I think I
I
said
guess
best.
you could, but anyways,
Yeah.
whatever.
But I'm just asking, how is that different from DO? Like,
No, it's not. And I brought that up. There's incentives
Okay,
for
I missed
pre-ordering
something.
in different places.
Right.
It's
so
how
that's
it's
why
been.
I guess my question is, then why are you still mad? Because it's the same thing.
No, because this is being forced on you. If I launch the game and it's front and center, I'm pissed.
I just
I don't
hit
want
B.
that shit there.
Can't you just hit B?
I mean, I
Just say
yeah,
like
I can-
ignore, like just
Well,
close.
no. If I pause my game, it's on the top corner. It's always
if you pause
it's
it,
always
it's there.
there. Yeah. Once I start up my game and I'm on the main menu, it's there as well. So you're force feeding me this as opposed to telling me outside. Like, look, if it's an ad on a site, sure, but I already paid you your $60 for your fucking game. Granted, actually, I still owe Juan money for that. I just thought of that.
Yeah, I don't know why you guys bought that game for anyway.
He bought it.
Yeah, well, still, I don't understand why.
Yeah. Anyway.
Has he been playing it? I don't think he's been playing it.
Yeah, not as much since.
I think he's
launch.
winning the achievement challenge this month. Also, I think he's killing us.
Yeah, he's been killing it, man. He's been playing quite a few games.
Yeah, I think I have like 5 points.
But yeah, no, there's a difference, and we talked about that shit plenty when I think it was Mortal Kombat had like, if you pre-order here, you get this skin. If you pre-order there, you get that skin.
Yeah,
and over there you get another skin. I'm like, well, what the fuck? Like, I want the collection. Like,
Right,
how do I
yeah.
get them all?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna
Yeah, I
fucking
think pre-order
pre-order
bonuses are pretty silly.
They're
But
dumb.
I'll just yeah. So your main problem with that whole situation, Wildlands situation, is that it shows up all the time. Main menu, pause menu. Hey, sign up to get this.
I mean, it doesn't tell you. Hey, it's not intrusive, right? It's not like a pop-up ad, right?
Right.
But it's there. It's just there. There's no reason for that to be there other than just to annoy people.
Why is it to annoy people? It's
Because
to notify people like, hey, what if people don't know they're Prime member and they get that free? You know what I mean?
Then you shouldn't fucking like you. First off, you should have bought the game with Prime because you're getting a discount anyways, right?
Yeah.
So you're already a fucking moron.
But you still got to sign in though. Like, don't you have to like click on it,
So-
sign in to
all right,
Prime,
so
and
this
link them
is even-
together?
That's even worse. So now you sign into Prime, you're a Prime member, you go, you download the game, you install the game, you do this, you do that. Every time you press start now, you're reminded of your gift that you already got.
How do you know? How do you know it doesn't? Then why don't
Actually,
you
yeah,
just,
no, good point. No, good point. Good point. I don't know whether it goes away or not.
I mean, just sign in. What's the big deal?
I don't know if it goes away or not.
Oh, it may not go away until you sign in, but once you sign in and like
get
off
your
your
reward.
account, it probably goes away.
I don't know. I don't have Prime, and I don't want to even find out if it goes away because the thing shouldn't be there to fucking begin with. Because if I wanted it, I would have signed up already.
Yeah.
If I had it, I would have already claimed it by now. So I don't. Just go the fuck away. Deal with it.
Hashtag deal with it.
Hashtag deal with it. And with that, wait, you got anything else? You good?
No.
With that, we come to a close. The DRULcast 183, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. You can find me on Twitter. I'm at TrueOz. That is at JSpin. And until
Hello.
next week, play to your drool. Peace.